So hi, I'm Simon Weldon, I'm the Chief Executive of the hospital. I'm delighted to be able to support Freedom to Speak Up Month. It's a really important opportunity for the hospital to demonstrate that no matter what you do in the hospital, no matter what role you have, your right to speak up is valued, it's taken seriously. One of the things I think people don't know necessarily is that we've got a Freedom to Speak Up Guardian. And as Chief Executive, I meet with her every month and we confidentially talk through all the issues that she's dealt with. And I also want people to know that I take action on them, I take those concerns that are raised very seriously. And I see them as an opportunity for the hospital to improve what it does, because working in the board, working with the board, it's hard sometimes to know everything that's going on. So it's a really valuable way for me to find out what the concerns of staff are on the front line. So I want to encourage people to take advantage of the Freedom to Speak Up process. Susan holds drop-in sessions, holds surgeries right across the organisation as part of our commitment to reaching out to our staff. And do feel free to come forward with your concerns and to talk to Susan about them confidentially. I can give you my absolute assurance that they are heard and they are talked about with me and me alone, and then Susan and I decide how to support the person who's raised those concerns and work out what the best thing to do is.
Yes, I'm Susan Clennett and I'm the organisation's Freedom to Speak Up Guardian. There's a dedicated mobile phone that's held only by me and the Freedom to Speak Up champion. There's a dedicated email inbox, and we hold surgeries across the organisation at least monthly, but during October we're doing them twice weekly. And so the sort of things that have been raised to me is working environment, how annual leave is arranged and inequality issues. Patient safety issues have been around staffing levels, how we transfer patients from ward to ward, and when it's a serious patient safety concern that's been raised, rather than just waiting to trigger some sort of investigation, I escalate. So I come and speak with the Chief Executive or the Executive Lead for Nursing Safety or the Medical Lead, so that action's taken immediately if that's relevant and if it's of serious patient safety concern. When it's a list of various concerns that's an ongoing issue and where there's no immediate patient safety concerns, we agree with the person that's raised the issues on how they would like that investigated. I keep them informed of the investigation and agree in terms of reference with them. I don't undertake the investigations. I agree with the executive leads who the appropriate investigator should be, and we agree a timescale for that. I would urge staff to speak up, whether it's to their managers or their colleagues who may be able to help them to speak up, to come to me as a guardian or any Freedom to Speak Up champion. No matter what it's about, it's taken seriously, it's valued, and you will be thanked, and there will be no detriment to any member of staff that speaks up.